Right. Hi everyone. This is the Faculty of Best Advisory, and yeah, we're here with Mr. Malubani. We're gonna ask him some questions, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Sir,
Yes, sir.
um, may you please introduce yourself?
Oh, all right. My name is Mr. Dobi Maluvane. I'm from Limpopo, Zanin, Gamba, Koha Maluvane. I am a graduate and I'm also an employee. I'm 24 years old and I've been working for 6 years now.
Wow.
Graduated at age 19, matriculated at age 16.
Wow. That is that is wow. All right. Cool. So when you say you graduated, what did you graduate in?
Well, I studied a BA in multimedia.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, multimedia would be behind the scenes of what you see on TV, and at the same time, when it comes to annual results,
Oh. Okay.
also marketing and communications and all of that stuff. So we are the people who know how to talk, and we are the people that make sure that the right message is always communicated from the one person to the next person.
Right. That's interesting. Sounds interesting.
Yes, sir.
So how long did it take you to get where you are?
All right, I studied multimedia for 3 years. Like I mentioned, it was a BA. From there, I studied another course called brand management with
Ah.
Vega.
Oh, okay.
Then another degree that I registered for was a BA in international relations, doing a double major, international law and economics. So in essence, I've been studying since I graduated.
Alright. Pretty impressive stuff. Wow. Okay. Cool. So you say you also work, right?
Yes, sir.
What kind of work do you do? Like, what is it exactly that you do? Is it like something specific, or do you do like a lot of things?
All right, I'll give you just a brief background about my career and how I started.
Right.
When I graduated, the first place I went was at Mnet,
Oh.
DSTV. That's the
Cool.
first place I worked. I
Yeah.
did my internship there and I was a 2D compositor. I was in charge of the lineups as in what show comes after which show for Mnet East and West Africa.
Wow.
From there on, I joined MTN as a digital specialist, where I worked for about 2.5 years. And from there on, I became a brand specialist at Business Connection, which is a company that employs 9,500 employees. And I was one specialist who majored in brand,
Ah.
and now I am the brand manager for Business Connection, the whole group. That includes all of the offices from here to the UK, to Dubai, Nigeria, Tanzania, Kenya, Mozambique, Zambia, you name the countries, we are there. And I am the group brand manager.
And yours is in Santon, right?
Mine is based in Santon, in the heart of Santon, just opposite the Mike Angelo in the Santon Convention Center. And yeah, it's nice working there, man. It used to be my dream, and I would say I achieved it, especially at this age 24, turning 25.
Pretty impressive.
Yes,
Right. You mentioned Vega, right?
Yes, sir.
I'd like you to mention the specific schools that, like, the tertiary institutions that you went to,
Okay.
so that whoever's listening out there knows where to go when they want what.
It's about 4 institutions in total. It was
Wow.
City Varsity, it was Vets University, it was Vega, and now it's also UNISA, where I'm doing my BA in International Relations.
Wow. Psh. Proper stuff, man.
So,
Yeah. Let's start bragging.
yes, sir.
Are you up for bragging? Although you've been doing it, saying you're 24 and stuff,
Yes, my man,
Hey.
I'm 24.
and all that, right? So that kid who, who'd like to achieve good things and all that, like, could you please like highlight some of the challenges that you went through to get where you are, and how far you are right now? Like, are you where you want to be, or do you still want to go further?
You know, Debo, for first things first, everything happens for a reason, right?
True.
I was forced, everyone will always ask me, why didn't you do your honors? Why didn't you do your masters? And I tell them I was forced to quit school with an undergraduate and go work, to take care of my younger sisters and my father and everyone, because they had to go to school. My father had debts, he had a house, and the bank was going to chow it. So I had to support the family. So I ended up working, and I don't regret it. You know, it was the right time, and at the same time, like I said, everything happens for a reason. Whether you are sitting in Limpopo or you're sitting somewhere in Johannesburg, you know, if you've got a dream, the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to find yourself in the place where you want to be. And from there on, the best thing to do is not to lose yourself and not to lose focus.
True.
If you want to get a master's in psychology or a master's in engineering or quantum mechanics, you know, make sure that you keep that goal. Make sure that you always concentrate and you focus on that.
True.
There's a lot of things that are going to come and disturb you and push you aside, but you know, at the end of the day, it's not how you start, it's how you end.
True. That is very crucial. Like,
as for bragging, yes, I am at age 21. I bought my first car. It was an Audi A4.
wow.
Now my father drives that car.
Wow.
I bought a BMW 3 Series Sportsback,
Wow.
and I bought an Audi A3 4-door 2-liter FSI Sportsback. And I also bought a microbus, you know, for going out, pumped it with lots of sound. And I also have 2 houses that I invested in where people are renting and I do not stay in those houses. It's just bringing in money.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
Yo. Yeah. So, and if you're sitting out there on your butt and thinking the government is going to provide jobs, I think you should take a hint from this man. Like, yeah, it's time to go out and do what you need to do and stop faffing around. Like, it doesn't help.
One more thing.
Yeah.
People knows I like talking a lot. Read books, you know, read as many books as you can. You never know who you'll be sitting next to tomorrow in the bus. It may be Patrice Muzipe and he's a lawyer.
Oh,
and
yeah.
if you know nothing about law, you will have no conversation with such a man.
Good
You
point.
might be sitting with Cyril Ramaphosa, who's also a lawyer. You know, you might be sitting with Tokyo Sefale, who's also a lawyer.
Wow.
You know, all of these people have a law degree, but they ended up focusing in mining, in property, and also in energy. You know, so always make sure that you are fully informed. Read as many books and as many newspapers as possible to make sure that when the opportunity comes, when you sit next to the right person, you speak the right language.
Right. We'd like to thank you.
Yes, sir.
It was great talking to you. It was really inspiring. I hope that whoever's listening, whoever gets to watch this, you know, they get to, you know, be moved and change whatever they need to change about their life. So with that, I'd like to conclude, and yeah, thank you, Mr. Malubai.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hapula. You know, I used to begidisha dikgomo, and now ke own dikgomo.
Hey, thank you, Joe.